Hi guys, welcome to Iron Element. This is Mike. Today I just want to do a short video on habits and motivation and how we can differentiate the two. So it's now a start of a new year, okay? It's now 2024. While I'm filming this, it's actually New Year's Day, so Happy New Year if you guys are watching it. But what I want to talk about is how do we build a proper habit for 2024. It's great to have motivation. You want to get in the gym, you want to get in your home gym, you want to work out, you want to exercise, you want to lose weight, you want to gain muscle, you want to recomposition your body so you look like a new person. I get it, you're excited, everybody gets excited. But what we have to remember is motivation is an emotion, okay? And motivation is fleeting, meaning it comes and goes, right? You've seen it with everything. You get motivated to do something and then you don't do it again. It's happened to you, me, everybody. So the way we get around this is we work on creating a habit, and that habit gets installed in your daily life and your weekly life, and then you just do it without knowing. I don't need to explain what a habit is. We have good habits, we have bad habits, regardless. So the goal here is to try to instill a good habit. Try to think of your daily routine when you wake up, right? What do you usually do? You take a shower, maybe you brush your teeth, right? Now, do you brush your teeth because it's fun and exciting and you're motivated to brush your teeth? No, you brush your teeth because it's a habit. And it's probably a habit that is there because your parents instilled it in you. Very similar to you go to the washroom, you flush the toilet, you wash your hands. These are habits that you've done in your daily routine. And the research shows that after you're doing something in your daily routine over and over and over again for weeks at a time, you will develop a habit. I find for me it took 3 to 5 weeks to really build that habit. So the key here is you really want to create a schedule for yourself and commit to sticking to that schedule, not out of motivation, but on the fact that you want to create this habit for your lifestyle. So you really want to create a calendar and stick to if you're doing a workout plan, stick to a workout plan. If you're doing an eating plan, stick to an eating plan. And you don't have to go and diet. It could be a reasonable 80-20 kind of routine like I follow in my diet, where 80% of the time I'm eating whole foods, quality foods, and 20% of the time I have a little bit of fun with some of the stuff that I want. So in the next few weeks, try to create that habit. If you're going to follow one of my programs, let's say you're going to follow Forge, for example, it's a 5-day routine. So just commit to doing that for 3 to 4 weeks, and you'll actually instill that habit in you. And what you're going to do is you're going to find if you don't do it, you're actually going to miss it. Kind of like brushing your teeth. If you skip brushing your teeth, you kind of feel like, I should have done that. And then you get back into it right away the next time you have an opportunity. You go home at night, you brush your teeth, you start over, and you keep that habit. That's what I want you to try to learn to build, because once you have that habit, it no longer becomes a chore to do. It becomes just part of your day. It doesn't mean you're going to always love it, but it will mean that habit is ingrained into you. So that's what you want to create, okay? Motivation, all motivation really is the trigger to let you know that you want to do something or want to change something. That's what the motivation is. The motivation wakes you up and says, I need to do this. I need to eat better. I need to work out. I need to build a better body. I need a better healthy lifestyle. That's what motivation does for you. It triggers in your head the need to change. And the habit will be the driver that keeps that change going. And we've all seen it. The gyms are packed on January, right? And January 1st comes, the gyms are full. And then February, March come, the gyms are back to normal. Don't be one of those people who goes on that motivation. And don't even worry that it's January 1st or 2nd. You start right away. You can get partial value from starting half of a day in, right? And if you stumble, if you miss a workout, if you miss a meal, it's fine. Don't open the floodgates. Stick to your habit of what you've done. Get back on track. We've all done it. I do it a lot. I miss a meal, or I gorge a little bit on a meal where I shouldn't, or I go overboard, or sometimes I miss a workout. It happens. The trick is the next day, you rely on that habit to get you back into the game, okay? So it's all about forming good, healthy habits. Walking is another example. If you try to walk 20, 30 minutes every single day, it just becomes a habit. I just come home from work, I have to go out for a walk. Or after dinner, I have to go out for a walk. It's not even a forced thing. I enjoy it. I listen to a podcast. I listen to music, I listen to an audio book, or I walk with someone and talk, whatever. You have your families, your dog, whatever works for you. That's another habit I want you to learn. It's not just about the gym. It's not just about building muscle. It's about a healthy lifestyle. So eating, weight training, resistance training, walking, and I would add sleep as a habit, okay? A lot of people, their sleep are all over the place. You have sleep that people sometimes get 3 hours of sleep, then they'll get 10 hours of sleep, then they'll get 12 hours of sleep, then they'll get 5 hours of sleep. You want to try to keep your sleep fairly consistent. We all know 7-8 hours is a great number. I know it's not always possible, but try to keep it consistent. Even on the weekends, for example, when I could sleep in, I really don't let myself oversleep. I try to stick within a similar type of range. I don't get up quite as early on the weekends. If I get up at 6 o'clock on the weekdays to go to work, I might get up at 7 o'clock on the weekends. But it's still the habit of I go to bed around the same time, and I follow the same type of routine because that's the habit that I built, and that's a healthy habit. Walking is a healthy habit. Eating right is a healthy habit. Resistance training in the gym is another healthy habit. So these are basically 4 things that you should be focusing on for your 2024 goals. All right, guys? All right. I hope you guys have a great 2024. Let me know what you're going to be doing to start your habit. Drop a comment, like, subscribe. I want to hear what you're doing. All right? I want to hear and I want to respond. I'll help you guys out if you need some tips. But that's the goal here, is to build those habits for this year and make 2024 a fantastic year. All right, guys? Happy New Year. All the best. Go get them.